Oh, hey there. Today I have a trailer from my latest documentary project that I'm going to share with you in just a second. And then we're going to talk about why we chose Blackmagic, show you a couple of ridiculous rigs that I used to get some shots, and talk about the production and how we got it done in such a short period of time. So without much ado, here's a trailer for Cover Me.
I was really lost. I didn't know what to do.
Folks wanted to put me in a mental institute because I was different, because I wasn't the same kid that went over there, to join the Marine Corps.
Is being lost with your thoughts usually ends up in the route of taking your life.
Those moments of silence, it messes with you, and you start thinking back to all the good times, and then what happened, and then where do I go from here?
For 6 years, I worked as a trauma therapist, listening to stories of veterans from age 22 to age 92. What these veterans needed was a more organic approach to healing and an ability to gather and to connect. In a model like Central Oregon Veterans Ranch, it's self-guided.
To be able to come and, I guess, let your guard down. Just be real.
It's multi-generational. One generation kind of helps the other because we've each experienced different things.
This is the connection that we had when we were in the military.
Our mission statement is a working ranch that restores purpose and spirit to veterans of all ages.
You're at peace, and when you're at peace, it opens up the whole world in front of you.
I was really happy to be part of this project. The ranch is doing some really special stuff with guys who need help the most. Working with vets, working with people who have post-traumatic stress. It does really cool things, and I can't wait to show you guys the whole documentary when it comes out next year. And I was brought in as second camera. I kind of did a little bit of producing, and then I edited the documentary as well.
That's Robert. He's pretty cool.
Oh, hey, howdy.
This is Sabrina. She's the wind beneath my wings. How we doing?
Feeling very windy today.
Yeah. What do you think about this first setup?
It's good. Don't know what we're doing yet, so.
So we came in, we only had 3 days to shoot. Me and a couple of other people, the director stayed for another day or two on the ranch, quickly did an edit that was like 2 or 3 minutes long for a fundraising gala that weekend. It was pretty quick. We shot for 3 days, cut for about a day and a half, and then delivered that, and then went home, and then I cut the remainder of the documentary. And then the director did final tweaks, and he did a great job with that trailer, by the way, which is kind of a rework of what we did for the gala. So the difficulty was shooting enough for 3 days. And it was B-roll light. Thankfully, we were able to use a lot of stock footage and things to kind of set it up. And the difficulty, well, not really a difficulty, but we needed to be sensitive to these guys. Some of them really didn't want to share their stories. And so we had to walk lightly. And that was a great thing. All the crew was real sensitive to that, and that was super important because we were there to help them. And hopefully this will help raise awareness and bring more funding for the ranch. We chose to use Blackmagic cameras, mostly because we had them, but also we'd done other work with our Blackmagic, and we were really happy with the product that we got out of them. Struggled a little bit with a couple of things, and so I did a couple of different rigs. This one here for handheld was pretty ridiculous.
It's really long. Feel free to make fun of me now.
I even did something I haven't done before.
What I've done is I actually have 2 follow focuses on it. And the idea with that is I've been struggling with this lens because the 3 dials are different than what I'm used to. And so I keep hitting the wrong thing. So I set up one as focus and one as zoom. And we'll see how it works today, but I think I'm going to like it.
It actually worked out pretty well, but I've never done that, and I don't know that I would ever recommend someone do that, but it works for me. At the end of the day, I think working on a project that you care about is kind of the X factor. Sometimes we do projects where, we're just doing a gig to do a gig because we need to get paid. But when you can really do something that has heart and that you really would help these people out even if you weren't getting paid, I feel like that's where the sweet spot is. Heart is what a documentary should be about, right? information and heart. And that's what we were trying to portray. Even though we did have a short period of time to do it, what these people are doing is important and should be all over the country. And anything that we can do to help promote an organization that is helping people, that's where it's at. And when you're doing something you're passionate about, when you're doing something that has heart, that's what matters most. And so I just want to encourage you guys, do things that you care about. Do things that you would do for free if you could. And I think the more you pursue projects you care about, the better your work is going to be. Stay tuned. I'll let you know when this is out for streaming, and you guys can take a look at it as well and spread the word on veterans helping veterans. Thanks for watching.